Right now, I stupidly terminated when I started up the road, so I'm just starting again because I'd previously captured um, that it's daybreak now, but I'd captured the moon, but now I can't see the moon from here. But anyway, this is now from the main road down to the beach. It's a little takeaway here, and there's the pub and restaurant, and directly down there is the beach. So, and obviously you can see that everything is pretty deserted because it's now about 4:50 a.m. That's the main road. One or two cars, not a single soul. I asked the local armed response security person on duty, and he said no, it would be safe for me to go to the beach. Anyway, there goes a car. That's not exciting. Okay, onward and forward to the beach. I just want to show you. Okay, this is Orca's Beach Pub and Grill. But I just thought it may be interesting. You might have seen the shop before, but how incredibly close it is actually to the beachfront. Yeah, maybe in 100 years from now, this may be underwater. Right, now I'm standing on a. Wait, hang on a second. Let me just show you. This concrete block, which is about half a meter in height, so it's my height plus half a meter, gives me this view of the ocean. Now, please remember, it's now just approaching 5 a.m. Listen, please don't ask me about the tides because you know the story. Yeah? It looks like, I don't know, I haven't actually been down. I think it's been low tide and the tide is pushing in. There's the watchtower. I don't know why I actually came down at this time. Hang on, there's that piece of driftwood that I sat in as a windbreak the other day when I was having a moment. I just want to share something with you all. It was actually very alarming. I saw on Facebook this morning in Tembisa. Tembisa is upcountry, kind of like in the industrial area, the gold mines, etc. And it was a picture of a police van putting, sort of like a clip, putting a cadaver, in other words, a body, dead body, with a shroud into the police van, and the person had been necklaced. Now, I just want to explain something to you. In the days of apartheid, now I'm talking pretty much now the 1980s, okay, in the history of our country, when we were flat bang in the middle of separatism, where integration of different cultures was not permitted. So many layers of difficulty in society, amongst that incredibly difficult one, amongst the majority ethnic population. There was also a lot of what is known as faction fighting, because within the ethnic population there are a lot of different cultures. There's Zulu-speaking people, Sotho-speaking people, Xhosa-speaking people. We have 11 official languages, okay? 11 official languages. That does include sign language, English, Afrikaans, and then Zulu, I know a few words of. It's actually a very, very difficult language to speak. Anyway, back then, apart from the separatism, the faction fighting amongst the ethnic population was actually so hectic that certain groups would attack other groups. I'm sure this is not very interesting. Let me just see. That's Watchtower. You know the Watchtower. Okay, now we're looking inland. There's the beach and pub. I'm trying to find an interesting shot while I just tell you the story. Oh no, we don't want a garbage bin in the shot. Okay, hang on. Let's just look at the waves. In faction fighting, a very horrific scenario often occurred when an individual would have been targeted and shackled and kind of placed in a tree, not hung, still alive, with a car tire placed around their neck. The body was then, what's the word? Fuel was poured over the body, predominantly over the rubber tire. The person is still alive, and they used to set it alight. Now, you know how rubber burns. In our history, that is called necklacing. I'm actually getting quite emotional as I speak about that, because the cruelty of humanity sometimes is just absolutely crazy. Just give me a second. Now, anyway, I saw on Facebook this morning that in Tembisa, this body had been recovered. We're in 2022 now. We're in 2022. And a body was recovered necklaced. I don't know the circumstances. I cannot process the cruelty. That's all I have to say. Let me go to the rocks, because I need to go and do a lot of shouting now, but nobody can hear me, because yeah, that's all I can say.